Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to take a look at a mobile phone app which I think is going to really change the way you pack your bag. Doesn't matter whether you're going wild camping, a day hike, whatever you're going to do, this app is going to really help you think about what you're packing and how much that's going to weigh when you get it on your back. Before we get started on what the app is, just to make it absolutely clear, I've got no affiliation to the app, I'm not being paid to promote it. It's just something I found the other day that I couldn't see anyone else had actually shared. It looks like it's actually quite a new app. So I thought I'd share it with you now, take you through how it functions, and just talk a little bit about how it can help you with your packing. The app is called Carryless. It's available on Android phones. It doesn't appear to be available on iPhone at the moment. So let's get in and have a quick look at how it works. So we'll show you how to add an item. You can just simply click on Add Item. You can add a category, so we'll have a backpack as a category. Type, so multi-day, for example, because you could have day bags and that kind of stuff. So you can choose specifically. So you can put in the brand, and once you've entered these things, they'll appear next time as well. So you don't have to add the new brands each time. And chuck in the weight. I'm just using grams everything, and the capacity of the bag as well. You can put that into litres. The price I paid for it, another bargain bag, 20 quid, and also when you bought it. So harder to do for old items, but the new items is pretty straightforward. So once you've added that in, you can add a description if you want to. So my biggest bag currently my biggest bag. Just additional information that you might want in there to give you reminders about stuff. And once you're done, you can just press save it, and then you can go back to your home screen, and that's the first item you've got in your inventory. I've been away now and I've added quite a few of my items, not all of them, but I've added quite a few of my items. So I've got different categories now. So you've got sleeping mats, camping gear, pillows, pegs, towels, wash bags, and kind of accessories, personal hygiene stuff, cooking stuff. I'm going to start adding some camera gear as well, so I can start to see how much my camera gear is adding to the total weight of my bags. So once you've got those lists, you can see all the individual weights. You can see the different categories at the top there, so what kind of weights they've got. And when you're ready, then you can start to create your packs. So just click New Pack, and then you can see there you can drag and drop anything you want into your bag. And obviously you can make multiple bags, so you can pick what backpack you want to take. You can start to select some other kind of gear. So I'm just obviously just chucking a few different items into this one, and then you start to add up the weight for you, so you can see what items you've got in your backpack, and you can see what the total weight is. Really helpful to really think about what you need to take, and obviously you can then tweak this as you want to. You can swipe things back and forth if you decide not to take something. So it's a really useful tool. So you can create different packs for different reasons. So have you got a day pack you want to take out to do some photography? Are you going wild camping? What kind of temperatures are you facing on that wild camp? Is it going to be warm or cold? Because that's obviously going to impact the sleeping bag that you take and all the different things there. And once you finish with the pack, you can just hit save, and then you can obviously give it a name as well. And then this pack will stay there until you delete it. Well, obviously you can come in and edit that pack when you want to as well, so you can take things out, add different items into it. It's just a really clever little thing. So you can see I've just put in a couple of different bags, like a day bag and a wild camp bag in mild conditions. And you can just see, the kind of stuff that's now in that bag, and you can obviously see the categories of items that's in there. So for me, it's a really cool little app, and I found this app because I was looking to make a spreadsheet of all my gear and start thinking about the weight and do I want to try and get into some ultralight gear sort of purchasing and stuff. And I sort of thought, well, there must be an app for this, and I found this app, but it seems to be really new in terms of having very few reviews and stuff, and there's nothing on YouTube, so I figured I'll give it a go and I'd let you guys know about it. That's the basics of the app, but I'll just go through a couple of things quickly which you might want to consider before you start using it. One, when you're adding items, are you going to weigh the items yourself, or are you going to trust the manufacturer's weight? I weigh my items using kitchen scales, and for heavy things like tents, I've got like a luggage scales. So I find that to be more accurate than going by the manufacturer's weight, because it's not always accurate. Two, think about consumables. So In the app, you can obviously log all of your consumables. So bear in mind that 1 litre of water equals around 1 kilogram in weight, plus obviously whatever container you can use to put that in. So do put all your consumables in your food and stuff, because these can actually add a huge amount of weight to your pack. When thinking about consumables, if you are looking to go ultra light, then you are going to want to focus on the heaviest items that are easiest to either remove from your pack or reduce. So consumables like food and water are going to be really easy to reduce the weight there. So you might want to consider whether you have a water filter. If you do have a water filter, are you using it effectively? If you're going to go out for a long day walk or a wild camp and you're carrying 2 or 3 litres of water, that's an awful lot of weight. Whereas if you have a route where you can plan for some water along the way that you can filter, then you can just carry what you need and then filter water as you go to reduce the amount of weight you're carrying at all times. If you've got an end point, an end campsite where there's no water, then just look at where the nearest water sources that you might be walking past so you can stock up and carry that extra weight for as short a distance as possible. The app itself is free and only available on Android as far as I can see at this point in time. The free version does limit you to sort of 50 items and limited a number of items you can put into individual packs and all the rest of it. But you can upgrade for $4.99, that's a one-off payment, and then you get unlimited items, unlimited packs, unlimited items within packs. So I did upgrade because I thought, well, actually, it's well worth the $4.99 to get that app and to use all of the functionality. So I hope that's given you an app that you can go away and try out. And hopefully when you start using the app, you might start really thinking about just exactly what it is that you're packing and all the various different items that you're going to put into your bag. And then you can start thinking about whether there's certain items you want to try and save weight on. But obviously, if you can reduce weight by not taking something or by taking less consumables, that's going to be a lot cheaper way of saving weight than it is to start looking at ultralight gear. When you start looking at ultralight gear, it can cost hundreds of pounds to save hundreds of grams. So just bear that in mind. If you do download the app and you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and obviously drop me a comment if you've already started using this app or you found it before me. And yeah, anything else you want to get in touch about, you can always find me via Instagram and drop me a DM. Always happy to follow people back on there as well. So yeah, I will catch you in the next video, which will hopefully be outside because it won't be blowing a gale like it is today. So I've had to film inside. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.